So you want to get those Sam Mills Series 5 MUT Master objectives done quick, both the team fumbles and the interceptions. I got both in this video for you. Let's check it out. What's good, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Rob, aka Roboto. So in this video here today, we're going to be going over the Sam Mills Series 5 objectives. Now, before we get into anything, I know there's a lot of people who have different ideas, thoughts, comments, and suggestions about which overall or which solo or which abilities work for you, and that's fantastic. I want everybody to thrive and prosper, but at the end of the day, this video is just the trick that I found that works best for me, and I feel like this would work best for all of you. So I'm presenting this. Use it if you'd like. If not, I understand as well, but this is the stuff we're going to go over in this video in particular as it pertains to Sam Mills Series 5 objectives, so please keep that in mind as we go through everything. All right, now before we jump into everything, just want to let you know, if you are new here, I appreciate you for stopping by. If you'd be so kind, just to hit the subscribe button down below, notification bell right next so you get notified anytime I'm live with brand new content. Also, if you like this video, if you like what you see, if you like any of this content, please let me know by hitting the like button, thumbs up, and in the comment section down below, let me know which one of these two different objectives, this fumbles or the interceptions, did you get done first? Let's jump right in. Now, before we jump into anything to do with the solo, you want to make sure you put the right abilities on Mills. The abilities I put on Mills in particular for the interceptions are Lurker and Tip Drill. Tip Drill and Lurker, you don't have to put one in a specific one over the other, to my understanding, but I have Lurker tier 3, Tip Drill with tier 2, just for AP cost. It's 3 AP, so it's not too expensive, not too crazy. You won't have to change too much on your team probably. So you just want to keep that in mind. So we want to check over here missions, and as you can see down here, all the way through to MUT Master Series 5, as you can see right here, I've already got 4 interceptions done. So the goal is 20 interceptions, right? It's not that hard. It's not that detailed. The fumbles one is going to be a little more involved, but it's only because there's a lot more. 20 interceptions isn't horrible. We just got to make sure we time it right. Okay. So what we're going to do here is go to challenges, and we're gonna go down all the way to the Super Bowl past, or if you haven't finished it yet, it should be there up top with you. But Super Bowl past here, Super Bowl past again, and we're gonna go X. Steelers versus Cowboys, 1 star here. It's win the game, force a turnover. 3rd and 10, up by 4, 4th quarter, 3 seconds left to go. It's a Hail Mary situation, right? So at the very least, they're gonna throw it up, and we're gonna have a chance to pick it off. Now, situation here is you don't wanna pick a normal defense, okay? So you wanna make sure, like I said previously, Sam Mills is your linebacker 1, okay? Sam Mills, linebacker 1. What you're gonna wanna do here is go to formation. You're gonna wanna go goal line, and I pick 60 out jacks. So right here, you see 60 jacks. Right there, it's gonna be spread there, so you're gonna wanna drop back into the middle and just kind of hover right here. Dak's arm isn't the strongest. Yeah, he's gonna throw a Stevie, and there's a pick with Mills right there, as you can see. Now, they're not all gonna be like that, where they're 4 wide there or split doubles on each side, so keep that in mind. Not all these are gonna be the easiest ones, but you wanna make sure that you just kind of play the ball, see where the ball's going, and know that Dak's arm isn't the best, okay? So keep that all in mind, and also the pass rush should get there, right? Because you're rushing like 8 dudes, so keep that in mind as well. So again, goal line, we're doing 60 out jacks, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys technically with Mills in coverage. Here again, it's split out 2 on the each side, so I'm just gonna drop back middle here, and I'm just gonna hover kind of low key and just break on the ball, and then pick off with Mills right there. So that's one formation they do, right? They split out, go 4 wide basically. You just want to play the middle with Mills and kind of break on the ball. So there's 2 interceptions there back to back real quick. Let's see if we can get another one where it's kind of trips to one side, and so that way we can show you where to break on that. So here we go again with Mills. Trips on the one side, and you want to be careful because it's a slot clock, so it's going to try to bang out. So you want to stay with this whole situation here and then come down a little bit, because again, Dak's arm, oh, it's the wrong guy got the pick, but again, Dak's arm isn't the strongest here, and the pass rush is coming to him. So wrong guy got the pick, the wrong boy died, but it's okay. Whatever, it is what it is. You complete the challenge, even if, as long as you don't allow a touchdown, you complete the challenge, which also helps you in turn to level up, right? You get XP for this in some way, shape, or form. So again, we're split out 4 wide. We're dropping back with Mills. Again, 60 jacks on goal line. You want to drop back right in the middle there and pick off with Mills. Yeah, as long as you got Lurker there, you should be all right to jump, and you should be all right to catch any tipped passes to a tip drill, and the potential where it's thrown up into a cluster, you want to make sure you grab it. So there's a 3rd interception there with Mills. I just want to make sure I get a 3rd one with the trips formation to show you guys. So again, 60 out jacks. Again, they're split 4 wide. This is weird because sometimes they do trips, sometimes they do trips to one side, but this is, you know, 4 out route. So we're just gonna run here with Mills and lurk again. This should be pretty easy, just like this is, and just go down. You don't get bonus points for scoring a touchdown or anything, or maybe you do, but you don't get, you know, any extra credit on the Mills fumbles at least, or interceptions, excuse me, for returning the interception back for a touchdown. So just keep that in mind there when it comes to Sam Mills. Now the problem here with Mills, he's small, number one. He's not the fastest. He has speed, but he's not the fastest. And the problem here too, along with the same lines, is Dak doesn't like throw a deep ball well, but thankfully he underthrew that a little bit and we got a lurk there with Mills. But you just got to kind of hover over the trips formation there and get that lurk there with Mills. Now we're going to try to see if we can get another trips formation again, just to show you guys the two different examples of a trips formation and how to play it. But again, I just want to make sure you guys know, like, these aren't going to be first time, you know, get it right all the way through. You should get lucky, get a couple in a row depending on how the CPU plays. But as you see, another trips, they're going deep out. We're just going to go over with Mills. And another animation kind of screwed us there with the CD Lamb kind of spinning around. So I'm telling you guys, it's not the most perfect one, but luckily it's only 20. So it shouldn't take you too long. Some of these are going to be incomplete passes. Most of them will be incomplete passes. But what we're kind of hoping for here in the 60 jacks is this formation here. Because 9 times out of 10, Dak's throwing it right up the middle because all these guys are going to streak and get open here. So we're just going to kind of hover with Mills and see if we can get one here. And there it is. There's a lurk there with Mills jumping up right in the middle of it. We got a little lucky there, got the animation on our side, but the case in point is we got the interception there with 4 wide. So again, we have trips over there to the left side there. So Sam Mills, I'm gonna hover over top here between the 50 and the logo and just kind of hover, see what they do. And they're going all the way through trips. And I'm gonna go and hover with Mills. I'm pressing left tackle there, or left trigger there, L1, R1, whatever, for the strafe, okay? Because a lot of these times these balls are going to be thrown over your head. It's going to be, you know, a thrown pass by Dak where he just lobs it up as far as he can, which his arm strength isn't the best, and you're going to go ahead and just strafe with Mills and then turn around and hit interception to pick it, or like he just there deflected it to himself, got the tip drill animation there and got the pick. So we got trips over to the right side here on Sam Mills's left, Dak's right. So you're going to want to make sure you hover again between the 50 and the logo over top. And right here, one of those guys is going to break towards the sideline, but you want to strafe with Mills there. Strafe a little bit, left trigger, L1, I believe it is on PlayStation, strafe, and make sure that he turns around and centers so that way he's underneath it. So those are the interceptions with Sam Mills. I think it's pretty straightforward. I think it's pretty easy. You just got to make sure that you break right to the ball. It's interceptions. You could easily play online. You could play solos. You could play a whole bunch of other stuff. But if you want to get that done as quickly as possible, I do suggest doing this way, this method, to try and get those interceptions done, because it's a Hail Mary situation. You want to make sure that you don't have a bunch of guys kind of lingering around and covering the defense. And you want to make sure that you get the, you know, the best opportunity possible for you to get interceptions with Sam Mills. In about half an hour here that I tried to do this while recording the video, there were some drops, there were some stuff that went down, but I got 10 interceptions done with Mills in about half an hour here. I'm sure it could take a couple of you guys a little bit quicker too if you play it right and things break your way. But as you see right here, MUT Master Series 5 right there, we have 10 interceptions done with Sam Mills, 13 in total to go, 7 more to do. We'll probably get that done by the end of the day. We're going to focus on team fumbles. So the 2 activities here for Sam Mills, and we went over this previously with interceptions, right here is 50 and 25 team force fumbles. So 50 and 25 team force fumbles, 25 team force fumbles. Okay, cool. So what we want to do here is kind of just make sure we have our best guys on the field defensively. Okay, so I'm going to put Harry Carson there. I'm going to take these abilities off of Mills. I'm going to go ahead and put some abilities on other people. So I'm just going to leave those abilities on Mills in particular, just because, you know, we're going to get back to doing more interceptions on Mills, but I do want to make sure that you guys have your defense set up so that you have your best players there. Now, is there a certain way to do this? I don't think so. Now, I know my team is juiced. I get it. But what you want to make sure is that you have the best guys possible here. This challenge is so easy, though. You can get it done relatively quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the tried and true, the rivals. Even though the program is discontinued, we're going to go quarterfinals challengers. We're going to go down to challengers 3. And we're going to make sure we do this one on 1 star, allow 40 or fewer yards this drive. This might seem familiar because we did this previously with Sam Mills and the forced fumbles, but this time you don't have to use Mills. You can use anybody. So right here, allow 40 or fewer yards this drive, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to play type. We're going to go down the special and we're going to go 8-up safe man, okay? 8-up safe man. Now here, you don't have to do anything in particular with any one person. What I would suggest for you to do though is attack. It's 50 team forced fumbles, okay? So you don't have to sit here and actually devote your time into anything. You just got to make sure you get back there with somebody to get some action done. And it's a fumble right there. It took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but it happened right there. So what I do though, when I get the fumble is I throw it away, right? If I can, I throw it on the ground. So that way they get the ball back. Because what it is don't allow 40 yards this drive. So we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna go play type, special teams. We're gonna go down to 8 up safe man. Now you could put dudes with abilities down here if you wanted to, especially linebackers, as you see, Hendricks, Mills, Lewis, Arrington. If you have guys who aren't as, you know, high in level as these guys are, maybe you could do that. But for me, I'm not gonna do it that way. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. And usually every time you hit him, he's gonna fumble, okay? Because this quarterback is just so bad, he's just gonna fumble. So there's 2 forced fumbles right there in a blink, okay? This stuff is so easy. So again, we're gonna go down here, recent plays, or I'm sorry, play type, special teams, you wanna go 8 up safe man, and it doesn't matter which guy you use. Again, you can put abilities on somebody. If you see somebody here, Hendricks, Arrington, usually these are your backups or your right outside linebackers, backup middle linebackers. But for me, I'm just gonna use whoever the heck I can, attack with Ray Lewis, and every time he hits them, it should be a fumble. Now again, what I like to do is I like to get rid of the ball. I like to just get rid of it. Sometimes you fumble it into the end zone, you score, whatever the case may be, but I like to just throw the ball away. Just go ahead and toss it out behind my head. Don't even worry about it. Don't even get too caught up on anything to do. But again, those are the team fumbles. It's not that hard. It's really, really super easy. So I just want to make sure that everybody goes through that there as well. So again, we're going to do it one more time. Special, you don't want to go down to 8 up safe man. You can use any player. It really doesn't matter. Even if you wanted to, you could send a guy on a blitz if you wanted to, like Landon Collins, or you won't let me audible him to a blitz, but it's all right. Any of these guys, you're rushing 5 here. And if your team's even anyway halfway decent, you should have no problem getting back there. Now he does get rid of the ball sometimes, which is annoying, but you know, it is what it is. That's fine. It just continues to drive, and it allows you to go ahead and attack him even more. It gives you more field to work with and potentially, you know, fumble around and throw the ball back and forth if you want to. So again, we're gonna go special. We're gonna go 8 up safe man, and we're gonna be looking right here and making sure that these dudes here are attacking the quarterback as quickly as possible. So another play you could pick here too is nickel 2-4-5 double A gap right here, formation nickel. You're gonna go 2-4-5 double A gap. You're gonna want to go down to mid blitz there. You could pick that play as well. Now right here is probably gonna be your best bet for your best guys on the field, especially if your backups aren't, you know, something you like, and this is your preferred team there. So just be careful of that though, because sometimes if you don't get there fast enough, he's gonna throw the ball. I mean, obviously that's football, right? So you could give him some yards there early on to try to get, you know, some field, some range here. So that way, if you do get back there really quick, like Strahan does right here, you could fumble the ball, recover it, and then kind of just let him get it. Yeah, there you go. So that way they get more yards and more time to do it. But as you see right there, there's the fumble, right? So that's a team fumble again. Team fumble, team fumbles. It's not Mills, it's not LT, it's not Strahan, it's not anybody. It's a team fumble. So you want to make sure you get there as fast as possible. I'm gonna use Harry Carson. He blows through, nothing there. We're gonna go ahead and deflect that pass. It's 4th down, but it is what it is. But right there's another option for you too. 2-4-5 double A gap for mid blitz, and go ahead and attack that quarterback as fast as you can. So we're just gonna go back and assess the damage done so far in the missions with Sam Mills and the whole series objectives. Now that we've gone through it, we want to go ahead and check things out here. So we're gonna go missions. We're gonna go down to the MUT Master. So we're gonna check out series 5. As you see right there, I got 4 of the team force fumbles done already. Obviously, we're gonna get more done as the day progresses, but I did want to show you guys that you can get the fumbles pretty easily just by doing some simple solo. So that's gonna do it for this video. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Catch you next time. Peace out.